right? But let's say you're now wanting to take the next step. You want to officially start to get into this career. How would you get into it? And then I guess, how would you make sure that you're steady and you're going to sustain in that career?
Okay, well, hopefully you are going to college first, right? So I know I sound like an old lady, but I think that, okay, I'll be honest with you, right? Like college isn't where I learned all of this. I learned all of this working in the real world, but having a finance degree gives you the credibility you need for an investor to say, okay, here's $100,000, here's $1,000,000, right? Without that, they're like, okay, you didn't go to college. Like, what do you really know about this? But if you can get that credibility and that college degree, and it doesn't matter where it's from, you don't have to go, don't tell your parents I said this, but you don't have to go to an Ivy League school. You can go anywhere, get that degree under your belt, and then you can go out and you can say, hey, this is like adding a feather in my cap, if you will, especially when you don't have a track record, when you have no work experience. This is something that'll help you. And then you can go to these companies, and I mean, there are a lot of companies that will work with you or that will bring you on. Like I've had one college student in the past who came and interned for me in exchange for college credit, but he was interested in the marketing side. So he came and, I don't know how social media works. I use Facebook, like that's how old I am, right? And so he came and he was like, okay, here's, Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and all these other sorts of social media. And so use the strengths you have, because a lot of us that are a little bit older in the game don't have the know-how or the intuitive knowledge of this type of technology.